So I guess we're doing this again.
We're back!
We are
back!
I guess
Life Chats is
I guess
back.
we're doing this again. Oh man, you know what? So in case you haven't noticed, we're in a different place. This is my new place, my new condo.
And I'm right across the hall, spoiler alert.
You actually, that'd be awesome. Dude, imagine if you were in the same building.
You told me not to. You were like, there are no places to rent in
There's no
Burlington.
availability.
There's no availability. And I'm like, I
You
can't.
can't get a sublet in Burlington? Nowhere. So this is again the hiatus. You know, we've been busy. Well, working, moving, everything else. So I thought, what, we have some time now.
Yeah.
Why don't we just, get back to doing this? Because clearly I'm not doing anything better with my life. You should be, you've been busy.
Yeah.
How's the movie coming along?
Let's not talk
about it. Okay.
Let's not ruin this.
So you know what, man? You presented something very interesting to me today on Instagram. And it's a picture of Joaquin Phoenix from Her saying my life before. What was it? Before my ex-girlfriend?
No, me. You know what?
So basically, it was just like, so Michael, you came to this idea. Oh, you're gonna try and find it.
I'm gonna try and find it.
Look how popular you are. Look at all those. It's chats on Instagram.
Oh my god! It's first relationship with Joaquin Phoenix from Her. All happy, and it says after multiple failed relationships, it's him as the Joker.
So I thought that was very funny because I'm just looking at your love life, and it's like that sums it up very well, and that's what I even said.
Yeah, you're
crying happy face.
This could not be more accurate,
and it's not. Like it's perfect. So you know what? You came to me, and you're like, Kevin, you're dating someone. You're happy.
Yeah.
And so you came to me with this idea of trying to enlighten me on what I'm missing out.
Hold on, because I know Kelly watches this. I'm not.
Oops.
I'm not. It's in general.
Yeah.
I'm not saying. I'm not. Pooping all over your relationship.
I appreciate that.
Friends.
I appreciate that.
At least I like to think we're friends.
You guys are friends.
Okay, we get along very well.
Very well.
I'm not being like Kevin. Be single now. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that.
No,
I'm not.
No, you wouldn't be saying that.
I never said that.
You never said
Thank
that.
you. Okay, because no matter how many times you say it, it sounds sarcastic. It's just like
It's my voice, man. I can't help it.
no.
But yeah, I mean, and you know what though? I feel I have a different perspective than you because I'm happy and I'm in a relationship, and I feel like there are certain aspects of your life that you've told me that you've missed from being in a relationship.
You know what? Looking back, I was wrong. But look here, I'm not just taking my anecdotal evidence. I'm taking anecdotal evidence from other people that have come to me with certain problems, and they seem to overlap a lot. So
and you're someone who and you care about people. So when people come to you about stuff, like you'll actually genuinely care. So
depends on who it is.
So you'll compile this, like you're a scientist, man. You compile all your research and you come up with this whole idea of a topic. So what exactly do you feel like being single, not just with you specifically, but what benefits are there of being single?
Well,
at this age of being 26.
Okay, well there's the financial aspect. I mean, there are a lot of people that I talk to, they're saying, man, being in a relationship is expensive because you go out on dates and dates cost money. And so there's that angle as well. So for me, I have become incredibly selfish in the sense that being single.
You have.
What? Look.
But that's honesty.
You know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
So me, all the money that I spend is invested on me. Mm-hmm. I buy what I like. I don't have to check in. Oh my God, the amount of times where I've either been out with friends that are either married or are on the way of getting married. Oh, I'll tell you that later. Yeah, it's a lot has happened, but always checking in with the significant other.
See, that's kind of messed up.
That happens a lot.
That's not right though. And that depends on, but
I remember being one of those too, right? Checking in, not only checking in, if you're married or engaged or whatever, checking in, not only just I'm thinking of buying this and they just say no, but checking in about going out with friends and stuff.
That's toxic, man.
Dude,
Wow.
You know my history.
I do.
So I can't.
That's
really,
why I said that picture was funny.
So,
but see, Mikey, here's what I'm gonna say though. So you're saying the financial aspect, the freedom of spending money on yourself without feeling. Well, I mean, you don't experience guilt anymore. You've shut that down.
where the guilt gland was, another awesome gland came out.
Yeah.
True story.
Yeah. So you're referencing a show that's over a decade old, but
That's
still very
it.
funny. Still very funny.
Relevant.
It is relevant. But you know what, man? So that's one thing, and having to check in with your partner.
Oh my god, that's so annoying to watch.
But see, I'm looking at my relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know that I can basically dispute both those points based on my own personal experience. Where financially, Kelly and I split everything. That's something that we agreed on at the beginning.
Yeah, that was something that I was very impressed when I heard that.
That we don't want to feel like we owe the other person anything. We don't want to create that. That we treat ourselves. And then sometimes she'll be like, you know what? I got this one. You get the next one as a nice little treat for birthdays or anniversaries or whatever. But every time we go for dinner or drinks, we always get separate tabs, which is great. She wants to order more food. I want to order more booze. We pay for what we want, and that's totally fine.
Lobster mac and cheese.
Yeah. So. Oh, thanks, buddy.
I love you, buddy.
Yeah, no.
I missed this.
I missed this. Oh, but see, I wish I could yell, but I'm in a building with like paper thin walls, so you raise your voice even a little bit, and people are gonna be like, "What's happening?" Noise.
I can't. I don't know if I can live in this building because I like to do things like, you know what I'm saying. I'd probably get kicked out.
Yeah. Probably. Or you'd have very angry neighbors, one or the other.
Or
so. Oh, that's something to be proud of. So, and then here's the thing about having to check in with someone. So, I mean, never at any point do I feel like I need to say, can I see the guys tonight? Or it's more just, what are your plans? I'm doing this. Have fun.
Right, but you see, that is so rare now. It's ridiculous.
But it's not. It shouldn't be.
I
agree.
agree.
I guess that's why I'm saying, if you find someone that is like that, and you come up with these, not rules, but if you come up with these guidelines at the beginning.
Kevin, have you not learned the dating paradigm now? Everyone, not everyone, I'm sorry, you and Kelly are the exception. Ooh, K&K, good for you. Wow, that took a while. K-E, wow. So,
wow.
Good for you.
Wow.
Hey man, I got a lot in my mind right now.
Yeah, that's right.
But it's so rare. Everyone, like, what you guys are, like, that's how it should be, that's how it used to be. Now everyone is paranoid. People get mad, if their significant, or if their girlfriend is going out with their guy friend, for a harmless thing. Believe me, like, they always have to, like, find their way to ease their way in there. Like, and you know what I'm talking about. But, like, it's, but, I'm fine. But it's, that's the dating paradigm where now people are paranoid because of all the, the sneaking up behind the back that we've been talking about. Like, and it's getting worse. That's the thing. It's getting worse. The more I hear all these times I'm hearing about it, that's happening more and more often. I'm like, holy smokes! Like, what's the point? Now, you and Kelly are, the exception to that rule.
But then again, that's also just, you're taking it at face value, right? I'm telling you what a relationship is, but again, you're not experiencing it. Her and I are.
Right.
And we're happy with it.
Yeah.
So, but that's us.
Exactly.
Happiness, maybe other people need that codependency.
Okay, so sell me on a relationship, because I got a stack of evidence on this side, but you're try to sell me on it.
I think the important thing is just knowing that if you have a really crappy day, that someone is there just to hear you out and support you. The fact that you have the affection of someone that, just the human touch is just a very powerful thing. Okay. And just being close to someone, not just like intimately, but physically. You're kissing, you're hugging, you're doing stuff together, you're doing adult things together, or you're just even like snuggling. It's just so nice to be able to share that intimacy with someone. And being able to share cute things together and being able to, talk to the same person that you go to bed talking to, that you wake up the next morning saying good morning to. It's consistency. It's the fact that you can actually open up to someone and just not feel judged and actually have a support system where, you look at your support system and goddamn could you need someone that's not judgmental. That's my 2 cents on that. But I think the point of me selling you in a relationship is you gotta find someone that you come up with these guidelines at the beginning and you have trust. And now you have reason to not trust people based on your
I've
past.
earned that.
You've earned that. I don't want to say it right, but you don't trust people.
Right.
And I feel that's maybe why you're not letting yourself find someone that you can share these moments with, because you don't, based on your experience. And how could you not think that if someone tells you something, they're thinking something completely different or the exact opposite of what they're saying?
It's interesting that you talk about the guidelines, because I remember, I'm not going to get too personal, but the guidelines, though, that became a blurred thing. But for me, the way I look at it, I got a lot going on right now. I can't handle the drama. That's what I want to avoid. And there's a lot of that. I can't speak for you and Kelly, but that's the stuff that I just, I can't add this to already a very full plate of things that's been going on.
Right.
I like doing things on my own time now. I've realized I like doing things on my own time. If I don't want to do it, I just don't. I don't have to check in with anybody. And was it a couple of weeks ago you were talking about lonely? Was it you? Something about what do you do if you feel lonely? Was that you? Somebody, I don't even remember.
Maybe it was me. I don't know.
You know what? That's why we have Netflix. So even if I do feel lonely, the thing is, I like my private time like nobody's business.
Yeah. But you know what, man? I think. So again, once you're ready to let someone in, once you can trust someone, because just being in a relationship with someone doesn't mean that you have to forego your own time to yourself. Like you can still make time to look after you. And I think that's any good relationship is being able to not just succumb to, we're just one being as a couple, but you're your own person who happens to be in a relationship with this other independent person.
Right.
And I feel that's why maybe Kelly and I work well, is because we both need time alone and we need time together. And we come to mutual agreements on, because long distance can be annoying as well. I mean, what we're doing isn't really long distance, but it's not the same city. So
it's
I guess
inconvenient.
It's inconvenient. It's not long distance, but it's enough distance that you're like, I got to plan around this, right?
Exactly.
No pop-ins, no, also you have to work, we have to plan a time.
Yeah.
So it's being independent while also have something to come back to. But you're gonna feel comfortable when you meet that right person, and then you'll decide if you're ready or not. And if you're not ready, then don't waste your time. Well, that's us saying. Good night, everybody. No, what's the closing remarks?
What was I gonna say?
You meet the right person when you're ready.
Yeah, no, I don't see that happening anytime soon. You know what?
Just when you think you're getting something.
You know what? No, you raise really good points, but I gotta tell you, there was a time in my life where I've missed that. I don't anymore.
But that might change.
Maybe.
And maybe not. And maybe you'll just be fun Uncle Kakano. Yeah, that's...
I jinx myself into it.
You'll jinx yourself into a relationship. That's very healthy. That's the kind of attitude I need from you, buddy. But no, you know what, man? This is, we should probably do more of these.
We will, hopefully.
It's been too long.
It's been too long. We've been busy, guys. We've been busy.
Yeah, and we gotta go.
Yeah, we do.
So, thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next episode, whenever that comes out. Very soon, actually. We'll see you guys.
Oh, you jinxed it!
Yeah, you jinxed it!